Each country will campaign to let other countries know how safe it is, and other countries will try to verify how safe a certain country is before doing any business with that country. In that regard, having been acknowledged as a country that succeeded in preventing the spread of the virus, Korea has given other countries around the world the impression that it is a safe country. That means that Korea has acquired a highly value-added label that reads safety. On the other hand, Europe, the United States, Japan, and many other countries that we believed were advanced countries are struggling futilely with the coronavirus. There were countries that were unable to get even an accurate number of confirmed cases due to the delay in large-scale testing, and there were countries that nearly panicked because they couldn't get hold of enough test kits. In many parts of the world, hospitals were not equipped to accommodate the waves of confirmed patients rushing in, and many patients were neglected. The fever of panic buying resulted in many products running out, and governments and people clashed in psychological warfare over the mandatory use of masks. In the end, the United States and European countries enforced the ultimate measure of shutting down. The shutdown brought entire countries to a stop. So the question is, what made this difference? It could be Korea's system and technological power, but I believe that Korea could be ahead of others because Koreans had safety consciousness. Koreans believed that ensuring the safety of the people was the top priority. That top priority was to be protected at all costs. The coronavirus crisis hit Japan around the same time as it hit Korea, and Japan also declared that the safety of the people was its top priority. But in reality, it wasn't. The Japanese government valued the Olympic Games and the massive economic gain that they could get from hosting them more than it was concerned with the consequences of the coronavirus. As a result, Japan lost its golden opportunity and fell into the coronavirus trap. Ultimately, Korea became the most successful country in the world to control the coronavirus crisis. The choice that Koreans made, even if it required loss and sacrifice, ended up saving Korea, and it's being acknowledged as an advanced country when it comes to safety. Safety viewed from an economic perspective. While comparing Korea and other countries, I learned two painfully clear lessons. The first is that safety will be the standard and prerequisite of everything that we do in the future. Additionally, ensuring safety is easier said than done. Safety does not come free. Breaking free from all conventional methods requires firm determination and willingness to take loss and sacrifice. Of course, it costs money for individuals or companies to implement disinfecting and other preventive measures. You might have to close your business for a while to do it, or you might have to spend money to purchase new equipment. Therefore, you need to have a firm determination to guarantee safety at any cost or investment. Until now, safety did not seem to have anything to do with immediate gain. It was a constraint and a duty that was mandated by laws and regulations. But going forward, it will be different. Now, safety must be viewed from an economic perspective. You can prevent further losses and create added value in the future only when you invest in safety without hesitation, even if you must swallow some losses in the beginning. U.S. retailers, such as Amazon, are investing a massive amount of money to create a robot chain. They plan to create a logistics chain that runs from the first manufacturing process to the last delivery process. Instead of humans, they will use only robots and digital technology, out of concern that coronavirus could stay alive on the surface of products or that packages or people might get infected during the delivery process. According to the robot industry, orders for robots are still pouring in, even though we are in a recession. This indicates that even though companies are being forced to tighten their belts, they aren't sparing anything when it comes to investing in robots. It will not be long before we see robots leaving packages at our doors. This will rapidly become a reality because our survival depends on it. This is not just happening in the retail industry. Safety technologies are being developed and introduced everywhere. Elevators became one of the riskiest spaces in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic. Recently, however, a technology has been introduced that allows you to use control buttons without touching them. Instead, they detect the temperature of your hand. It will take a while to see this technology installed in the elevators of my apartment building, but I'm sure that going forward, elevators with built-in touchless buttons will be installed in every new building. Since facial recognition gates have also been developed, it is certain that similar technologies will be developed and introduced at an accelerating speed to ensure our safety by minimizing contact and contagion as much as possible. Safety is an essential adjective that in the future will be added to just about every area. Safe schools, safe travel, safe food, safe products, and so forth. If your business is not safe and you cannot assure your customers of their safety, you have no chance of bringing your business back to life again. Smart safety is the technology that keeps people safe and the technology that will make your business keep moving forward. Safety has not been a part of the technologies born during the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and it is a category that we have added to it with a sense of urgency in order to survive. Going forward, safety will become a new technology that reigns over everything, and quick-thinking companies are already investing in it without regard to the dollar figure.